you're watching the nightly news or browsing online, it's hard to escape the popular topic about baby boomers and America's shifting demographics. The nation's aging population, specifically people ages 65 and older, will grow to 81 million by 2025. And as the wave of Americans begins to transition into retirement, financial advisor Wade Brittingham is here today to revisit the basics of retirement income. So welcome, Wade.
Thank you, Julie.
Yeah, it's never too early to start thinking about retirement, I think. Because don't you save most of your money between the ages of 30 and 60? Is that
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah, savings is a huge part of retirement. So
I need to get on the ball then.
Yeah, save as much as you can as soon as you can.
As soon as you can. So give me some fun facts about baby boomers.
Well, the first baby boomers retire into 2011. So we're just on the cusp of this wave of retirement that is starting in the United States.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of the mistakes that people make when it comes to Social Security benefits? And is there going to be something for us, for our generation, when we get there?
Yes, currently the trust funds with the Social Security Administration are fine until the mid-2030s.
Okay.
The biggest mistakes that people mistakes that most people make is taking their Social Security benefits too early.
Okay.
At age 62.
And you want to wait until...
And, well, most married couples, you want to make that decision with your husband or wife, with your spouse.
Okay.
A lot of people don't talk to their spouse. Imagine that.
Right.
No communication.
Just live in the same house with them.
No communication between their husband, with their husband or their wife. Right. So that's a huge mistake that people make, is not talking to their spouse when they're taking Social Security benefits.
Now, what if there's a huge age difference between you and your spouse?
That can play a big role too. So that's why communication is so important.
And knowing when to take that cut or to take that benefit.
Right.
All right, so what are some of the common perceptions about retirement that you see with your clients?
One of the most common perceptions about retirement is Social Security is going to provide all of my retirement benefit. I don't need any other money. 70% of retirement income is based on Social Security benefits. So a lot of people depend too heavily on Social Security.
So what else should they be, stocking away? Where should we stock away?
Well, we should be saving, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. In your IRA accounts, in your 401k accounts, in your bank checking and savings accounts. Retirement savings is extremely important.
Okay. And is it important when you first start saving, people get overwhelmed? Because I think going to a financial advisor and having them say you should have 3 to 6 months worth of your salary saved up. I mean, right now I'm like, oh, wow, how can I do that? Right. But I mean, there is a way to do it. You start saving, what, 5 to 10% of your paycheck?
Yeah, that's a good general number. Your personal savings rate, as I tell my clients, is very important. A lot of people walk into our office and don't know their personal savings rate. Julie, do you know your personal savings rate?
Not a clue. I know I have 20 bucks in my wallet. That's about it.
Right. So it's very important to know your personal savings rate on an annual basis.
Okay. So the Roth IRA,
Roth retirement accounts, traditional IRAs, 401ks, those are the fundamental accounts that you're going to be saving in. Now,
can you get your hands on those should you need them? Because my next question is about other sources of income for the retirement besides Social Security.
Right. So there are 3 basic sources of retirement income. You've got your pensions, traditional pensions, Social Security, and your personal savings and investment income or investment accounts, right? So all 3 of those play a critical role, and you need to know what role each one of those retirement income sources is going to play.
Now, how big of a problem have you seen with some of the pensions going away? We're very lucky here. We're part of a union, so our pension is almost fully funded. We're doing well. But
well, I just read a fact recently that only 20% of Americans now have access to a pension or a defined benefit plan. So the younger generations, millennials, Generation X, people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s are most likely not going to have access to a traditional pension.
Oh, my goodness. All right, that's scary thoughts. Okay, so final thoughts on what to do when it comes to savings and planning for retirement.
Save a lot as early as you possibly can, and don't be afraid to reach out to a professional, even though that can be a little intimidating and scary.
Yeah, but hey, we need the money in the long run. So,
right. Yeah. And retirement is your most important goal financially.
Right, because you're not going to have that same kind of money coming in when you retire.
Exactly.
So you got to stock up and save.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Wade. I appreciate it. All right, guys, stick with us. We will have more of Let's Talk Live coming back after the break.
just before retirement.